All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're just about ready to get things rolling today. Oh boy. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. And I come here and I'm greeted with a whole bunch of bro goo goos in the chat. What the heck? What's going on? Did I slip into an alternate dimension where that's how people speak English? What the heck? Hey guys, welcome back to a new stream. Today is stream number 145, Streamtaro. Ooh, what does that mean? I don't know. I never know what these streams mean. Man, I'm losing my mind. In terms of our streaming schedule, let's go over that today. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, if I cannot be here for whatever reason, I'll let you guys know via my community tab, as was the case yesterday, because I woke up with a very sore throat, and even today my throat is still a little scratchy, so I have a water here. Might be drinking a few or a little bit more frequently than usual for these streams. I do have a water bottle here ready to go, but yeah, I mean I'm here, I'm alive. That's good, right? Yeah, my throat still kind of hurts a little bit, guys. I apologize for not being here yesterday. Again, throat was hurting and whatnot. And also, yesterday was Memorial Day here in the US, so I kind of had a couple of excuses to not stream yesterday. But we're here today. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Let me know in the chat how you guys are doing. What's up with you guys? Are you guys doing all right this lovely Tuesday morning? Or Tuesday afternoon, rather. Good lord, it's not the morning. I imagine for some of you guys, it's Wednesday morning. Living in the future. Oh boy. Yeah, rip Will Film. Yeah, for sure. If you guys have not seen the video that I put up earlier today with the sad Ninjago news, yeah, pretty messed up stuff. Will Film is closing, which is pretty heartbreaking, I guess you could say. Because Will Film, you know, it was the studio that animated Ninjago for many years, up until WildBrain took over. So yeah, messed up stuff, but hey, you know, sometimes things happen. It is kind of heartbreaking, though. Like I said, rest in peace, Will Film. You will be missed. No worries. Yeah, WildBrain will continue to do great. That's true. I have faith in WildBrain. WildBrain is a pretty good animation studio, all things considered. Will Film is just kind of classic, you know? Doing the Brent Miller voiceover class? Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Hopefully that's going well for you guys and for him. Do I have crystallized pics? I have crystallized images, only from the trailers though, so I could totally run those if you guys want. Obviously in today's stream we're just doing a casual hangout session. Here's the plan for this week, right? Here's the rough estimate for this week. So today we're doing a casual stream. Tomorrow I plan on doing another one of those tournament bracket things. That'll be tomorrow. So if you want to, you know, swing on by for that, that's tomorrow. Thursday we're going to be doing another casual stream, and Friday, as usual, we're doing Ninjago trivia. That is the plan right now, the very loose plan that I have in my brain. And if everything goes to plan, that's what we're doing this week. So that's what you guys have to look forward to. In today's stream, though, like I said, we're just doing a casual hangout stream. If you guys have questions you want to ask, feel free to do so. We can indeed discuss Ninjago crystallized spoilers now. This week I am lifting my spoiler ban for the chat, so if you guys had any questions related to spoilerish questions regarding Ninjago crystallized, feel free to let me know. We are lifting the spoiler ban officially in the chat. There's a spoiler warning, I guess you could say, for those that still don't want spoilers. And yeah, I figured that's just the plan for this week. Hopefully that's all good with you guys. As I take a sip of my water. Do I think all 30 crystallized episodes will come out tomorrow? Okay, here's the deal with that, right? Yes, tomorrow on US Netflix, they are planning on releasing crystallized episodes. Now, we're not exactly sure how many we're going to be getting. I have a feeling, though. I have a feeling that it's only going to be the first 12, and here's why. Apparently, a lot of you guys have been writing in my comment section that some of you guys that live in other territories aside from the US already have the episodes on Netflix, and what's on Netflix is only the first 12. So what I'm thinking is that Lego, you know, in all their infinite wisdom, only decided to distribute the first 12 for whatever reason. To Netflix, to TV providers, hence why we don't have descriptions beyond episode 12. So, and kicking off the donation train today, we have Hitman with the 79-cent donation. Thank you very much, Hitman, for the contribution to the channel. And we also have a donation from Mr. Flame as well, 1013. Thank you for the 99, was that Canadian dollars? 99 cents. Thank you very much, Mr. Flame, for the contribution to the channel as well. But yeah, in terms of like Netflix stuff, I think we're only going to be getting the first 12. That's what I'm putting money on. If we get all 30 of the episodes tomorrow, amazing, you know, that's fantastic. It's also bad for a couple of reasons, but hey, whatever works, right? I feel like we're only going to get the first 12. That's what I'm putting money on, but whatever works, right? What do you guys think? Excited for the new season? Yeah, me too. Looking forward to it.
Father would not want you to do this, brother.
And thank you, Mr. Flame, once again for the donation as well. Recommend ginger ale for your throat, or at least something with ginger usually helps for me. Nice. I plan on going shopping a little bit later tonight, so I will add that to the grocery list. I got to pick up a few things from the convenience store, which is open 24 hours. It's right down the road from me. It's very convenient, hence the name. But no, I'll put ginger ale down on my list of things to grab. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I also have a headache today, too. I don't know what's going on with me. Maybe it's all this making Ninjago videos every day, man. It's messing with my health. But thank you for the ginger ale suggestion. We also have ourselves a $1.99 from Provincia. And their comment simply reads, Amogus. Yes, Amogus. Thank you very much, Provincia L, for the $1.99. I appreciate it. There you go. Made a custom torso for Crystallized Nia, Golden Nia, and Golden Lloyd. Ooh. Good choices for stuff. Yeah, really cool stuff there. Also, speaking of which, speaking of like minifigures and sets and whatnot, dude, the sets come out tomorrow for a lot of people. June 1st, right? A lot of you guys are getting the sets that day, or at least they're releasing in your country. Not my country. I gotta wait until August 1st. August 1st is when I need to, how long I need to wait. And that's okay, you know. You know what else comes out tomorrow, though? June 1st for me? The Lego Optimus Prime. I'm excited to get that thing. I'm probably not going to drive the 6-hour round trip to the closest Lego store near me, but I'll probably order it online, you know? We have Lego Optimus Prime to look forward to tomorrow. That's kind of my, you know, my silver lining, if you will. I don't get the Ninjago sets tomorrow, but hey, at least I get the Optimus Prime, right? Hopefully they don't sell out before I get a chance to grab mine. Whatever works. Megatron button. You got it, boys. Let's do it. It's been a couple of days since we've done the Megatron button. Yes. It's going to be a sad day when this thing dies on me. Actually, I think it takes a battery, right? Like just taking off the battery cover. Oh, it's stuck. Whatever. I think it takes a battery. I'll figure it out later. Sounds fine right now. Must know, do I like penguins? I do like penguins. Penguins. Yeah, penguins are cool. I don't have any issues with penguins, of course. Gargle saltwater. That's what some of my family members told me as well. Gargle saltwater. Ugh, oh boy. Have I ever encountered any bootlegs in the wild? Like bootlegged Lego stuff? Yeah, actually. When I was on my school trip to New Orleans, we actually went through a couple of shops, right? Like a couple of shops that were set up in the streets, and one of which was a Lego minifigure shop. I think I've told this story a couple times before. And I was like, oh man, minifigures for sale, sign me up. And I go there and they're all fake. I can tell like pretty much immediately. And they had a bunch of Ninjago stuff too. So that was when I was first starting off making Ninjago videos on YouTube, you know, with like an actual audience. So I went ahead and got a Nia from there, like a fake bootlegged Nia that was most definitely painted with toxic paint. I still have it around here somewhere. I don't know where it is though. But yeah, I have encountered bootlegs in the wild, specifically at New Orleans street shops or whatever, street fairs. So if you want to find fake minifigures, go to New Orleans. Good stuff there. Fun stuff. Ooh, are we lagging a little bit? Dude, we're lagging already? Oh man, I think we're getting a couple of bufferings in the chat, but I think we're fine now. I think we're good. Alright, I think we're fine. I'm not seeing any more lag. If the problem keeps up, we will switch internet providers. Call it good from there. We have a couple of donations that we need to cover. We have a $2 from Lizzie. Thank you very much, Lizzie, for the $2 donation. It seems we have an imposter among us. Yes, of course, we do have an imposter among us. Lloyd is the imposter, trying to pass himself off as the mechanic. No good, Lloyd. Come on, try harder next time. Thank you, Lizzie, for the $2 donation. We also have a $5. There we go. We also have a $5 donation from Jen. Thank you very much, Jen, for the $5 donation. Do I think Nia will get her powers back? Good question. Once again, spoilers for Crystallized. We are lifting the spoiler ban starting with today's stream. In terms of like Nia getting her powers back, maybe. It'd be kind of weird though if they gave her powers back after taking them away, right? I feel like for the time being, Nia is going to remain powerless, I think. I don't anticipate her getting her powers back, but thank you, Jen, for the $5 donation. Oh, look at that. We also have a $2 donation from Aaron Acorn. What a name that is, Aaron Acorn. Have I watched the Unicron trilogy? Ooh, for Transformers? Yes, indeed, I have. Armada is decent. Energon kind of sucks a little bit, but hey, Transformers Cybertron, kind of grew up on that show. So yes, the Unicron trilogy, yes, indeed. I have watched it, and it is very, very cool. For the most part, you know, has some hiccups here and there, but I enjoy it overall. Thank you, Aaron Acorn, for the $2 donation. Also, continuing on the donation train, we have a $20 donation from Meyer Dollywall. I most definitely mispronounced your name, kind sir or ma'am, but hey, thank you very much for the contribution to the channel. Let's read your message really quick. Hi, boss man. Hi, boss man. Thank you for the donation. Hi, boss man. So this Thursday and Friday, I won't be here because I'll be in New Jersey because this Thursday is my 19th birthday. Hey, don't worry if you can't be here. It's no big deal. You guys got other stuff going on. That's A-okay. The stream should not be your priority, especially over real life stuff such as your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Meyer. Happy early birthday. And don't worry about not being here. You're totally okay. Thank you for the donation, though. Thank you to the for the contribution to the channel. I appreciate it. Do I still ship Asphera and Pythor? You betcha I do. They kind of have that little scene in episode 12 where they kind of conflict a little bit, and that's kind of cool. I like that. I want to see more of what they're all about. I want to see how their relationship blossoms. I don't know why people are so against that ship. It is hilarious. The snake ship, that's the best ship in Ninjago by far, at least according to my own humble opinion, I guess you could say. Different kind of poll idea. If you were invited to join the Council of the Crystal King, would you join, yes or no? Ooh, interesting. I like that. Okay, let's roll with that. You are invited to join the Council of the Crystal King. I don't know what the voice is for the kabuki masked person, whoever he or she may or may not be. Ooh, I don't know for sure, guys. I haven't seen episode 12. I'm just kidding. If you were invited to join the Council of the Crystal King... Oops, I spelled Crystal King wrong. Don't ask me how. Would you... I spelled wood wrong as well. Don't ask me how. Would you join? And then we have yes or no, but I'm going to say ye or nah, just to keep things a little bit interesting here. If you were invited to join the Council of the Crystal King, would you join? All right. Cast your judgment, people. Take a vote. What are you thinking? I need Netflix to release all 30 episodes. Want to see the Crystal King and all of the Dragon Power animation is going to be amazing. I think it will be amazing, yeah. I'm not sure if Netflix will release all 30 of them, though. You know? I feel like they're only going to do the first 12 for a couple of reasons that I've already stated earlier in the stream. I don't know, man. I have no idea. They could very well drop all 30 tomorrow. That is true. But if that happens, that is a very busy work day for me, because I got to stay up and review all the episodes. That is a very, very busy work day. Oh boy. Are you hyped for the Scarlet and Violet trailer tomorrow? Yeah, Pokemon fans. New stuff coming tomorrow. Scarlet and Violet. We're finally getting news after how many months? After how much time of those things being announced? I'm excited for that news. Yeah, I want to see what's been going on. I want to see the new starters in action. I want to see the box legendaries. I want to see the region. I'm a big Pokemon fan for those that don't know. And yeah, tomorrow we're getting Pokemon news. I'm looking forward to that. For shizzle. For shizzle, for sure. Should Ninjago be put on HBO Max? I don't know about that. I mean, that would make sense, right? Isn't Ninjago like kind of licensed by Warner Brothers, or at least it was at one point in time? And HBO Max is like what? Warner Bros. Streaming service. I think they could do it. Maybe, but I think Netflix has the rights right now. Did I pick up any more Transformers? I was at Target yesterday looking at Transformers, actually. What did they have there? They had a whole bunch of legacy bulkheads, because those things are not selling around here. They also had some of the Bumblebee movie Cybertron stuff, like Ratchet, Brawn, Wheeljack. I already have Wheeljack, so I don't need to get his. I was thinking about getting Brawn, though. Don't know for sure, though. Haven't got him just yet. But if I were to buy one, probably would buy Brawn. But Brawn! I probably would buy Brawn. Excuse me, my voice is cracking because I'm going through puberty at the age of 22. That's how we do it. What is your favorite crystallized set? The Crystal King, for sure. I think the Crystal King is by far the best one. I don't know for sure, though. I haven't gotten the sets just yet. We'll not be getting them for a couple more months here because they don't release in my country here for a few more months. But once I do get my hands on some of those, I will definitely let you guys know which one I think is the best. For sure. What's the best regular crystallized suit? I Maybe Cole's, actually. I like Cole's quite a bit. Reminds me of his island attire, I guess you could say. Favorite Transformer? Soundwave. I'm a big Soundwave fan. He is my boy. I like Soundwave quite a bit. Have a collection of Soundwave figures up there. He is a Merzen. Who do I think is the Crystal King? Probably the Overlord. I mean, that's the general consensus right now, right? The Overlord is the Crystal King, vice versa. Makes sense to me. I would find it kind of weird if the Crystal King turned out to be someone that's not the Overlord at this point. Let's be real. Zane's is the best. Zane's is pretty cool, too. Not gonna lie. Gonna order Zane's Power Up Evo Mech tonight. Nice, that's a good set. That's a nice little set, not gonna lie. If you guys are into like smaller Ninjago sets, like cheaper, smaller Ninjago sets, yeah, Zane's Power Up Mech Evo, that's a good choice. That is a very good set for sure. Why don't I like the Asphyra and Wu competition? It just seemed very weird. I mean, you got Nia in the basement, right? And she's melting. Skylar's trying her hardest to keep up, keeping Nia frozen. And what are Asphyra and Wu doing? Oh, they're flipping pancakes in the kitchen. Seems like we need to revert our attention back to the dire situation that's happening in the basement. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just felt a little weird, a little bit awkward, a little bit out of place, I guess you could say. We also have another $2 donation from Aaron Acorn. Lloyd needs some serious therapy after Harumi trauma. No kidding. And it still has not stopped either. Harumi's back and she is making things a problem for Lloyd. That is very true. Honestly, all of the ninja need therapy in some way, shape, or form. But Lloyd, I think, needs it the most. That is true. Thank you, Aaron Acorn, for the $2 donation. I appreciate it. Ugh. My throat still hurts a little bit, guys. I'm dying. Tell my story. Which one of you wants the channel after I die? after my throat kills me. Which one? You guys should all run the channel together. Like, I'll just give everybody the password and it'll just be chaos. That'd be enjoyable. Someone would change the password immediately. That sounds like a lot of fun, right? In the event of my untimely demise, all of you guys will get the channel. My password will just be posted publicly and first come, first served. Oh man, wouldn't that be something? What would you guys do? Would you keep on making Ninjago videos or would you do something different? Would you like switch up the formula altogether? Or would you pretend to be me as if I never stopped making videos? How are you guys doing in terms of the Crystal King Council? 75% of you guys said yes, you would join. I gotcha. I mean, if the Crystal King... If a robot spider came up to me and projected an image of... thank you, Lizzie, for the $2 donation. If a robot spider came up to me and projected an image of a kabuki masked person, and they were like, you are invited to join the Crystal King, yada yada, I'd be like, alright, sure, I'm in. For sure, right? Lizzie says, give it to me, the $2 donation. Yeah, totally, right? Everybody gets the channel. You get a channel, you get a channel. We'll just clone the channel. Everybody can have their own channel. Maybe. I don't know. That's not how YouTube works. Who knows? Thank you, Lizzie, for the $2 donation. Hands of Time pictures. Certainly. Hands of Time sounds good to me. You can run Hands of Time for a little bit. You should just let Waffle buy the rest of the cursed plushies to make her own council. Yeah, Waffle's Council of the Cursed Plushies. Yeah, for those that have not seen my video that I put up over the weekend, I bought a Cursed Ninjago J plushie, and my cat Waffle is kind of obsessed with it. She's laying next to it constantly. She's like sniffing it, scratching at it. She likes it, but I kind of want to keep it out of her reach, you know? Because I don't want it to get ruined. I don't want it to be more deformed than it already is, so... I think my new favorite quote is, I think the cheese slid off Jay's cracker. It's a pretty good one. From what, Crystallized episode 1? Not a bad one, for sure. Pretty cool quote. Hands of Time is pretty cool. Yeah, Hands of Time is alright. Kind of gets a raw deal in the community, I feel. I think a lot of people just don't like Hands of Time for one reason or another. I don't like the costumes for Hands of Time. I think they're a little bit too messy, in my opinion. But I absolutely love the lore and everything like that. Like the history presented in Hands of Time. Really cool stuff there. Your twin and I are going on vacation in Texas. Visited the Lego shop you go to. I don't think I've been to Texas. I don't think I've been to Texas. I certainly have not been to a Lego store in Texas. Might be mistaking me for someone else there. Yeah, no. The only Lego stores I've been to the Lego store in New York, or at least one of them. Been to a Lego store in Chicago, and that's about it. I've only been to about... Oh, actually, that's not true. I went to the Lego store at Mall of America as well. I've been to about 3 Lego stores in my time, none of which are easily accessible to me. It's either a 3-hour round trip or 6-hour round trip, or I just go on vacation for a couple of weeks. You plan on getting your first sponsor? Sponsors, I don't know. I get a lot of emails from companies asking me to like promote shampoo or whatever. I've told you guys that before. I get a couple of emails every now and then. Hey, promote my new mobile game, bro. And if it's not Raid Shadow Legends, I kind of just ignore them. I don't know. In terms of like sponsors and whatnot, I want to get something that applies to the channel. You know, I've said this before. I've said it a lot of times. Like, you know, like shampoo. Sponsorships, I mean, that's awesome, right? But I don't know how applicable that is to the Ninjago fan base, you know? How would you guys feel if I started up a video and it was like, hey, before we begin today's video, let me tell you guys about this shampoo that you should totally buy. Thank you, Aaron Acorn, for the $2 donation. Money on a fight of Harumi and Akita for Lloyd. Ooh, maybe Harumi would win. I don't know, because Akita could win too. I don't know who would win that battle. I'm thinking maybe Harumi, but Akita could very well win. Maybe Akita, actually. I don't know. Thank you, Aaron Acorn, though, for the $2 donation. Yeah, like I was saying, right? I mean, I feel like a shampoo commercial would work better for like a makeup channel or like a beauty channel, you know? Like, hey, look at this new shampoo. It'll make your hair all pretty. You could, you know, rework it where it's like, hey, this shampoo will give you Kai hair. But I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really had a sponsorship offer that's been applicable to the channel, you know. Thank you, the awesome Anan, for subscribing. This video is sponsored by Lego. That would be the day. That would be the day. Unfortunately, I'm not part of Lego's ambassador network or whatever, so I doubt I'll get sponsored by Lego directly. It is pretty cool, though. I watch a lot of Transformers channels, and it seems like Lego's been sending out Lego Optimus Primes to, like, Transformers channels, and that's awesome. Really cool. Really cool stuff there. The closest I've gotten to like a sponsorship is back when the Ninjago movie was coming out. Warner Bros. Sent me like a box full of Ninjago movie stuff. I unboxed it on the channel. That was a pretty fun time. That's like the closest I've ever gotten to like a sponsorship, I guess you could say. But it was a lot of fun. I like doing that with Warner Bros. Good collab. We also have ourselves a $1.79 donation from Hitman. Mr. E has his mask and Acronix has blades. Who wins? Probably Mr. E. Well, wait, does Acronix have the time blades? If Acronix has the time blades, then I'd say he would win. If Mr. E is fighting Acronix just with regular swords or whatever, I'd say Mr. E would win, no doubt. As of right now, though, pretty sure Acronix is going to win that battle. Didn't Lego send you a Ninjago box for the Ninjago movie? Yeah, that wasn't Lego. That was Warner Bros. Who was actually, you know, who made the movie or whatever. That was on them. That wasn't directly on Lego. That was Warner Bros. Reaching out to YouTubers and whatnot. A lot of big Ninjago channels back then got those boxes too. It was pretty cool. It was pretty nice for the Ninjago community. You know, the Ninjago movie promotion was pretty out there. It was pretty nice. Ninjago Crystallized is currently streaming the first 12 episodes on Netflix Singapore. Yep, a lot of you guys have been mentioning in the comments of my previous videos that, hey, Netflix has the episodes in some areas of the world. That's awesome. But in terms of, you know, in terms of what we're going to be getting here in the States, I don't know. Probably the first 12, in my opinion. That's awesome. It's very cool. I don't know about the Ambassador Network only having to say good things. Bricks by Mind made a review, said some bad stuff about the sets. I wonder what's going to happen then. Because I think the common perception from a lot of people in the Ninjago community, like the common, I guess, narrative, I guess you could say, is that if you're a part of the Ambassador Network, you're basically held at gunpoint, and Lego's like, say something good about the sets or else we're going to not send you free stuff anymore. I don't know how true that is. I just feel like that's how it would be if I were to be a part of that Ambassador Network, and that's just not something that I want to be a part of, you know. I guess I've never tried to sign up for the Ambassador Network. I've never gotten an offer to join it or whatever. I don't even know how it works per se. I just want to experience things on my own, you know, give my own opinions. I don't want to feel like I'm a slave to Lego. But I totally understand how it's different for other people. Thank you, Jen, for the $10 donation. Playing Friday the 13th. Fixed the car and looking for the keys. Another player had then hit me with the car and rage quit the match. I was the host. Pilot images. Yeah, we could do pilot images. I haven't played Friday the 13th in a very, very long time. I remember playing that game with my friends and absolutely having a blast with it. I kind of want to play it again at some point there. But thank you, Jen, for the $10 donation. And we can totally do pilot pictures. Sounds good to me. This video is brought to you by Steep Wisdom. Enjoy this new Master Wu tea that turns you into an octopus, bro. Sign up now using my referral link in the description. Use code FISHBOY for 10% off. Steep Wisdom, man. Come on. hit me up. We can totally do a sponsorship deal. I won't even ask you guys to pay me. I'll do it for free. A lot of emails that I get too regarding like sponsorships, it's like, hey, what's your rate for advertising? And I'm like, I don't know. I've never had an advertisement before. I don't know what I would charge, what I should charge. I just exist, man. I just exist in my own little corner of the internet. If you're not Raid Shadow Legends, I don't want to hear it. Why don't we end off the Council of the Crystal King poll? A lot of you guys voted yes to that. Awesome. Hopefully you guys have fun joining the Council of the Crystal King. I know I sure would. I mean, what else do you guys got on that squad? You got Pythor, you got Asphira, Mr. E or Mr. F or whatever his name is, Mr. XYZ, Mr. ABC, Mr. 123. If you guys had another suggestion for a poll, feel free to let me know. We can totally do a couple of other polls throughout the stream. Do people recognize me in public? Nope. No, they do not. The closest I got was I was at a Target one time, and I was shopping for Ninjago stuff. I was actually trying to buy the giveaway prize, which at the time of us doing, or at the time of that event happening, we were giving away the Legacy Golden Dragon. This was right when Legacy was coming out, right when Legacy was first a thing. Seems like forever ago. But I was looking for Legacy stuff. I got the Golden Dragon, put it in the cart. Some dude walks up to me. Is that the Ninjago Golden Dragon? I'm like, yeah, they're bringing it back, man. It's pretty cool. And he started looking at all the other Ninjago stuff on the shelf. He was like, whoa, I had this when I was a kid. I had this, I had that. And I was like, yeah, man, Legacy's awesome. I run a YouTube channel on all this stuff. You should totally check it out. And he didn't ask what the name was, so I just kind of moved on with my day. So that's my quick story. That's the closest I get for being recognized in public. I'm not like a super big YouTuber, you know, I just do Ninjago videos. But that was kind of cool. It was cool seeing like a random person's reaction to Legacy being a thing. Like someone who had obviously grew up on Ninjago, somebody who had experienced Ninjago back in the day. That was cool to see. That was cool to see. Okay, let's go through some poll ideas. I feel like my story kind of devolved into ramble territory there. Why don't we get some poll ideas in the chat? What do you guys want to do? I'm like scrolling through here. What should we do? What should we do? Would you join Kai's dojo? Yeah, would you trust Kai as a teacher? Why or why not? Most wholesome thing I've heard all day. It was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool moment, like seeing someone outside the Ninjago community react to Legacy. One of my favorite memories for sure. Don't know if that counts as me being recognized, but whatever. Poll on the Titan mechs. Okay. How many Titan mechs do we have, though? We just have 2, yeah? Actually, no, I guess you could say we have a couple. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do a poll on the Titan mech, or Titan mechs. That sounds like fun. Poll, or what am I doing? Which is the best Titan mech? What do we have? We have the original Zane one, right, from Possession. Titan mech. I'm going to say Possession. We have the Legacy Zane Titan mech. And Lloyd's Titan mech. Yeah, for sure. Lloyd's Titan mech. Sounds good. Lloyd's Titan mech. So we have the Titan mech polybag. True. Very true. Let's put that on the list too. Forgot about that thing. Zane's Titan mech polybag. I have that thing. It's around here somewhere. It's around here somewhere. I have no idea where it is for sure, but I could probably find it if I looked hard enough. Okay, so in terms of best Titan mech, we have the OG Zane Titan mech from Possession, the Legacy Zane Titan mech, Lloyd's Titan mech, and the Zane's Titan mech polybag. Sounds good. Say Titan mech 5 times fast. Titan mech, Titan mech, Titan mech. Sounds kind of weird after a while. Do I play Roblox? I do not play Roblox, no. Roblox and me, we don't really get along. Used to play Minecraft, but not Roblox. Not Roblox. No, thank you. Let's see. Ultraviolet versus Mr. E. Depends on who's got the stronger Oni mask, you know? I mean, what's better? Growing 4 arms or making your body stone or whatever Ultraviolet does with her mask? I don't know what would win in a fight. All the crystallized sets look cool, but it's expensive. You live in Canada. Yeah, I feel the same way, man. Like, crystallized, the new sets look fantastic, but yeah, they're expensive. I don't know. I would rather not get the Golden Dragon, and I'd rather put that money towards a Lego Optimus Prime, you know, which I'm excited to get my hands on tomorrow. Let's go. Not going to get it tomorrow, but I'll order it tomorrow because I don't live near a Lego store, so I got to wait a week. But yeah, they're expensive. That's true. Very expensive. I'd recommend maybe if you guys wanted those sets for a little bit of a cheaper price, wait until they go on the secondhand market, like eBay, Bricklink. You can buy them used for pretty cheap. There would be a pretty good way to buy those sets for cheap. Also, if you guys wanted to wait, eventually, like a year and a half from now, those sets will probably be on clearance places. So yeah, I mean, there are ways to get them for cheap. It just involves waiting a little bit. Just involves waiting a while, of course, which I'm okay with waiting, but I usually buy stuff at retail anyway. Let's see. If you could be any ninja, who would you be? In terms of powers, I would love to be someone like Jay, lightning, ice, or water. So maybe Jay, Zane, or Nia. One of those two. Maybe Jay, though, because Zane gets blown up and Nia gets her body turned into water or whatever. I don't know how to feel about that. So maybe Jay. I'd be the lightning ninja. That sounds like fun. The golden ultra dragon must be made out of real gold. I mean, yeah, if they're charging $140 for it, might as well be. It probably should be, right? It should be. As I take a sip of my water. What would I vote for in terms of the Titan Mech poll? Let's see. Probably Zane's. The Legacy Zane's Titan Mech for sure. Lloyd's Titan Mech is okay. I was just never a big fan of the lack of knees on that guy. Legacy Zane Titan Mech. Those knees exist, and those knees are fantastic. Best knees on a Lego mech I've ever seen in my life. I'd probably vote for the Legacy Zane Titan Mech. Have it right over there. I'm waving at it. You guys can't see me, but I'm waving at it. Hello, Zane's Legacy Titan Mech. I love you. I love you. How was the Bob's Burgers movie? Really good, yeah. For those that don't know, I'm a big fan of Bob's Burgers, or Bob's Poggers, as I call it sometimes. And the movie just came out, and this weekend I took myself to the movie, sat myself down in that theater chair, and had an experience, that's for sure. I didn't really know how to feel before watching the Bob's Burgers movie. All things considered, man, the Bob's Burgers movie is really good. It's really good. Definitely the best movie that I've seen so far this year. Not even in terms of its humor. It's funny for sure, but it hits you in the feels, and that's what I love to see in a movie. Something that can hit me in the feels. Great time. Would recommend. I cried. I cried quite a bit during that movie. I laughed, I cried, I felt for the first time in a while. It was a good experience. I want to go see it again at some point here. So, I mean, I saw that over Top Gun. Did you guys see Top Gun Maverick? Did you guys see Top Gun Maverick? The Batman or Bob's Burgers? Dude, Bob's Burgers by far. The Batman is pretty good. The Batman is an excellent movie. But Bob's Burgers, I just felt more, And I feel like that makes it a better experience overall. So I'd say the Bob's Burgers movie is better than the Batman. But they're still very good. Doesn't mean I hate the Batman. Love the Batman, for sure. Do I think you should get the Garmadon's Volcano base from the movie? I never got that set personally. I don't really know a whole lot of people that did. I'd say if it looks cool to you, I'd say go for it. Like, why not? I'd say go for it. To me personally, like I said, I never got that set, so I can't really recommend it per se. But if you think it looks awesome, sounds good. Everyone's got their own taste of sets, right? Realized after all these years, we still don't know your last name. Yeah, it's Fishies. Totally. That's my last name. It's written on my driver's license, boys. Every single time I go to buy alcohol at the store, they're like, your last name is Fishies? I'm like, totally. Look me up on YouTube. You will be amazed. No, I don't know. My last name, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you guys could find it if you looked hard enough, but I don't know. I don't like to advertise that kind of stuff, kind of defeats the whole anonymous Ninjago YouTuber thing. But Tiss. Yeah, I'm a fish man named Tanner. You guys see Invincible? I'm like that fish man that shows up in the first episode. If you guys have seen the show Invincible. Last name reveal. Not clickbait. Gone wrong. Don't ask Tanner Fishy's last name at 3 a.m. challenge. Gone horribly wrong. Ninjago movie pictures. Sure, we can do Ninjago movie. Been a minute since we've seen movie pictures, right? Zippy's set does not have a coconut. Missed opportunity, man. Missed opportunity. Look what's winning on the poll. The original Titan Mech is winning. Interesting. I mean, that thing is pretty cool. It's kind of small, though. I mean, the Legacy Titan Mech definitely beefs up that mech design quite a bit. But in terms of it being better than the Legacy one, I don't know how to feel about that. I kind of disagree. But hey. It's up to you. It's up to you guys. Not up to me. So you die at the end of the episode. Yeah, I get killed by Omni-Man. Which, of course, he's voiced by J.K. Simmons. And getting killed by J.K. Simmons is not the worst thing in the world. I'll tell you that much. Have you guys seen Whiplash? Oh, man. Good movie. Would totally recommend Whiplash. Have I, heard you almost bought the Pokemon Eevee set? Yeah, it was at my local Target. I was kind of looking at Lego stuff, and I turned around, and there on the shelf was all the Mega Blocks or Mega Constructs stuff. And they have this really cool, like, set where they have all of the Eevee evolutions in it. And if you guys don't know, me being a Pokemon fan, my favorite Pokemon is Sylveon. So I was kind of like, ooh, this is probably the closest I'm ever going to get to getting a Lego Sylveon. I didn't buy it, though. It was $35, and I thought to myself, it's a little bit too pricey. Maybe I'll wait until it goes on clearance, if it ever goes on clearance. If I can catch it on clearance for like $20, yeah, I'll grab it for sure. Looks awesome. I have not purchased a Mega Constructs set in many years, though. So, you know. Your dad is forcing you to get a haircut even though you're having even though you're having one tomorrow? Is that what you meant to say there? Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, my parents would force me to get haircuts all the time. My mom used to shave my head, like, completely, and it was not fun. Right now, I have long, flowing hair. Luscious locks, I guess you could say. I don't like my hair being shaved, or my head being shaved. Not good. I don't like to be bald. You know, it's Wednesday. For me, it's still Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yes, indeed, it is Tuesday. Yes, indeed. Did I see that Lego, or did I see the new Let's Celebrate Spinjitzu story short Lego uploaded? Yeah, I kind of watched it half asleep. It was kind of weird. I mean, it shows a lot of stuff from season 4. I didn't really know what they were going for there. I kind of watched it. I was like half asleep. I was like, what is this? Do I do a video on this? This is all old stuff, right? I'm going to go back to bed. So I just went back to bed. I'm probably going to have to watch it when I'm a little bit more awake. So, Tuesday, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Why no stream yesterday? Because I didn't feel good. I had a sore throat. Couldn't really talk without my throat hurting. I managed to do a video, though, and even in that video, I sounded very dead. So, you know, I feel a little bit better today, especially since I've been on stream. I've been feeling a little bit better as stream goes on. Been drinking some water. Been exercising my voice. I've been feeling a little better. That's for sure. Since you hit 120k, could we do a Ninjago movie watch party? That does sound like a fun idea. We'd have to figure out how exactly we should do it, though, you know, because obviously we can't stream the movie on YouTube, because then we're going to get our channel slapped by Lego, and they're going to be like, no, even though we don't upload Ninjago, that doesn't mean that you can. So we're going to have to do it in a different way, but that does sound like a fun idea. I would love to do like a Ninjago movie watch party, like a commentary for it. That sounds like an awesome idea. I just don't know how we would do that, though. I don't know how we would do that. Why is Garmadon fighting giant bears? Because it's a lot of fun. It's fun to fight giant bears, right? I would recommend reading the Garmadon comics. Fun stuff there. Twitch? Yeah, we might be able to do it on Twitch. I mean, I'd rather sacrifice my Twitch channel as opposed to my YouTube channel, you know? Because when was the last time I streamed on Twitch? Not a long time. Or what I could do is I could drop like the link to the movie and then just kind of do like an audio commentary with it, and you guys could like watch along with me. I don't know. Discord? Ooh, do it on Discord in voice chat with screen share. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really used Discord for that, though. We could totally do that, though, at some point. Like, broadcast it over YouTube. That sounds like fun. I'm going to look into that a little bit more. I'm going to see what we can do about that. That'd be a good idea for, like, the 200th stream as well. Like, make it, like, a huge celebratory thing. Stream the Ninjago movie over on Discord. You guys could watch it along with me. That could be a lot of fun. Let me know closer to the 200 mark. You guys are going to have to remind me. And also, we're going to be doing, like, the face cam that day, too, right? So, lots of stuff for you guys to remind me about once we get closer to the 200th stream. Why don't we end off the best Titan mech poll? It's been out for about 10 minutos. Lloyd's Titan mech won. There you go. Lloyd's Titan mech followed by the original Titan mech, followed by the legacy one, followed by Zane's Titan mech Polybag, which accumulated a measly 5% of the votes. Not surprising there. I personally preferred the legacy Titan mech. That's my favorite one. But it only got 3rd place. Oh no. No, I can understand where you guys are coming from with Lloyd's being at the top. Good stuff. Do I think Rise of the Spinjitzu Master is a good finale? Yeah, I mean, if that were to happen and nothing else Ninjago related would come out afterwards, I'd be okay with that finale. It was originally intended to be the finale, right? And I think overall, the finale, as it was intended, worked really well. Of course, it also works in terms of a continuation, which is why I'm happy that Ninjago continued. And it makes sense that Ninjago continued. But yeah, I think it's a good ending. I think that is a good conclusion. Let's see. Fun fact, Dinosaur Day has 2 days, May 15th and June 1st. Dinosaurs are so cool, they have 2 days. That's awesome. Love me some dinosaurs. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the new Jurassic World. I mean, the closer I get to it, the more I'm excited for it. You know, I don't know. The last Jurassic World movie kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm hoping this new one can kind of turn it around a little bit. That'll be fun, right? Maybe at some point. Who knows? As I take a sip of my water. What do I think will happen to Harumi at the end of Crystallized? She could always turn good. She could always die again, or most likely she will just be imprisoned and she will just live out the rest of her days in a cryptarium, every now and then making cameo appearances in the background of future Ninjago seasons. That could be fun. Can't wait for Thor 4. Yeah, Thor 4 looks okay. I don't know. It's alright. It looks okay. I'm gonna go see it for sure, but I guess I still need to get into that mindset of, oh my goodness, a new Thor movie is coming out. You know, similar to how I am with like Jurassic World, because we're almost there. Today's Goblin Day, or Green Goblin Day. It's the end of May. Yo, that's actually a pretty good idea. That's a very good idea. Oh my goodness, it's the end of May. It's Green Goblin Day. That's fantastic. Ah, good stuff. Spider-Man fans are amazing. Ninjago's Father's Day poll between the best ninja's dad. Okay, best papa. What do we have for ninja dads? Ninja papas. Best ninja dad. Who do we got? I'm gonna put who should be on there? Ray's going on there for sure. Who else exists? Who's a dad? Ed exists. We're not doing Cliff Gordon because, you know, God knows Cliff Gordon didn't raise that kid. We got Ed, we got Ray. Ray in all caps. Yep, Ray's going on there. Cole's dad, Lou. We could do Lou. Lou. And we got one more. Should we do Chen? Yep, totally. Chen is a fantastic father. Yep. Garma dad. Yeah, we could do Garma. Oh, Julian. I like that idea more. Julian. Because Garmadon would probably sweep, right? Garma Daddy. You know what? Aside from Garma Diddy. Alright. Alrighty, folks. Take your vote. We got Lou, Ray, Ed, and Julian. Best Ninja Dad. Cast your judgment accordingly. Season 6 pictures. Totally. We can do Skybound. Skybound. I like Skybound. Don't know about you guys. I think Skybound is pretty cool overall. We also have ourselves a 199 from Provincia. Do I think the Elemental Masters will be back? I hope so. I mean, my dream for Ninjago Crystallized, my dream for the very end, is we see this huge final battle between the Crystal King, his army, and all of the Ninjago ninja allies that we've seen so far. Like, think about the final battle of Avengers Endgame, but just imagine the ninja, the new ninja, the Elemental Masters, all of their allies, in one big battle. That would be fantastic. But thank you very much, Provincia, for the 199. I appreciate it. Appreciate quite a bit. Love Ray for no reason. I think there's a good reason to love Ray. He's a fine father, right? Of course, when he wasn't being enslaved by the Time Twins, of course. But no, Ray's cool. I like Ray. Ray's pretty awesome. Dr. Julian is the only ninja dad that didn't abandon their child. Yeah, Ninjago dads are kind of like Pokemon dads. They're like not around. In a way, they're kind of like real-life dads, too. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So funny. They go to the store and buy milk, and they don't come back. Is that joke overused yet? I'd say so. It is pretty funny, though. Sometimes. But not always. Do I think Crystallized will be the final season we get, or will we have more? No, I think there's going to be more. There's going to be more for sure. Ninjago, we have content confirmed for 2023, so, you know, Crystallized is going to be a finale in some sense, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be the last season that Ninjago fans ever see. Did I notice the Venstone Army kind of reminds me of the Stone Army? Yeah, the Stone Army and the Venstone Army look kind of similar, making me think that, hey, maybe the creator of the Stone Army, the Overlord, is the creator of the Venstone Army, who of course is theorized to be the Crystal King. Is he going to be the Overlord? Probably. Probably. I'd say there's a 99% chance that the Crystal King is the Overlord. Would I be disappointed if the Crystal King did not turn out to be the Overlord? I don't know if I'd say disappointed. I'd say maybe I'd be surprised. Obviously, I want the Overlord to come back. I mean, the Overlord is one of my personal favorite Ninjago bad guys. But if he's not the Crystal King, I wonder who it's going to be, though. I'd be more surprised than anything, I guess. Ugh, excuse me. Don't know if I'd be disappointed, though. Not sure if that's the correct word to use. Opinions on Spinjitzu Brothers? Yeah, it's good. I'd recommend reading it. Providing some good context in Ninjago's history. If you're a big fan of prequels, and if you're a big fan of Wu and Garmadon characters, I'd recommend reading Spinjitzu Brothers. It's a good series. Kenobi Episode 3 tomorrow? Really? Are they releasing them on Wednesdays? I don't know. I haven't watched Kenobi just yet. I thought they came out on Fridays, but could be wrong. Again, I have not watched the series per se. Do I collect Lego Marvel? I wouldn't say I collect Lego Marvel, but I do have a couple of Lego Marvel sets. I have the buildable Iron Man figure, I have the Venom head, and then I have some random minifigures here and there. I have the full CMF series of Marvel when they did that Disney Plus Marvel collectible minifigure series. I have that, but again, I wouldn't say I'm like an avid collector of Lego Marvel. It is cool though. Streamtaro, it's Shintaro, but techno. Yeah, Shintaro gets upgraded to the modern world in terms of technology. Honestly, Shintaro's tech is pretty advanced, you know? It's kind of like, I don't know what the best way to describe Shintaro would be. It's kind of like mythical in a sense. It's not as scientific as something that you'd find in like Ninjago City. It's more mythical, I guess I'd say. Maybe. I don't know. I like Shintaro. Shintaro is really cool. Thoughts about anime Ninjago Ninja? I mean, in terms of like the Ninjago Ninja in anime style in the anime episodes, Lloyd looks good, Neo looks good, Jay looks good, Zane looks good. Kai and Cole, they do not look good. I don't know what they did with Kai and Cole. Those characters do not translate well into anime, in my humble opinion, especially Cole. I don't know why they butchered Cole so much, man. Fantasy, that's a good word. Yeah, fantasy. We got mythicalness and fantasy. That's good. That's good. Favorite season? Season 4. Tournament of Elements. Island pictures. Sure. We could do island pictures. Where are my island images? Where are my island images? There you are. I was like, where's the island? Where's Twitchy? Where's Twitchy Tim? Kind of like Atlantis and Wakanda. Yeah, they kind of had that same feel with Shintaro. Yeah, Shintaro is kind of like the Wakanda of Ninjago, I guess you could say. That kingdom that's kind of separated from the rest of the world, but, you know, still interacts with it from time to time. Sounds good. Which ninja has the best hair? I mean, Cole's hair is pretty nice, especially when he puts it up in the man bun. Good stuff there. Really good stuff there. Anime J is Goku. That's about right. That's about right. What does Goku say when he launches out like an attack or something? Well, Jay says Ninjogan, right? Isn't that like a reference to Street Fighter? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Have I watched Stranger Things 4? I have not watched Stranger Things 4. Stranger Things, I haven't seen anything regarding that series. I've not watched Stranger Things at all. I have no idea what the series is about. But it does look intriguing, though, and I do want to check it out at some point. One day I'll watch the entire series, like front to back, in like in the span of like a week. I'll do that one day. But as of right now, I have not yet seen Stranger Things. Have I played the Skywalker Saga? I have not played the Skywalker Saga either. I have a friend that played it, and he said that it's kind of cool, but he'd recommend that I wait until it goes on sale, which I kind of figured already, so I'm going to wait until it goes on sale. Maybe I'll give it a whirl. I mean, I like Lego games, you know, to an extent. Some of the Lego games that I've played have not been very great, but the Skywalker Saga looks to be like the best Lego game, you know, despite me not being a Star Wars fan. I think it looks like fun. Let's see. Thoughts on Korg? Korg is okay. You know, he's a fine character, a fine side character to Thor. Not my favorite Marvel character, though, but he is pretty funny from time to time. He kind of reminds me of Michael Pena in the Ant-Man movies, where he's like the comedic sidekick. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, except Korg is made of rocks. Who do I think the Crystal King is? Probably the Overlord. If not the Overlord, probably a brand new character. Who is the Crystal King? Who is winning the dad poll? Ooh, Ray's winning the dad poll. Look at that. Followed by Ed, followed by Julian, followed by Lou. Yeah, Lou being in last place, that makes sense to me, right? That makes sense. I mean, a lot of people don't like Lou. Same reason why a lot of people don't like Misako. They're just mean to their children, apparently. I don't know. I get it. I understand. I will say Lou definitely turned things around, though. He tried to do what he could for Cole. Tried to mend that relationship. Kind of like window cleaner Lloyd. True. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like where the ninja were following Seabound, can we talk about that quick? Where was Kai? He was a teacher for like a bunch of kids, right? He was like a dojo instructor or whatever. He was kind of doing Cobra Kai, but Kai style, you know? Jay was depressed in the lighthouse following a tremendous addiction to possibly alcohol, maybe something else. Yeah, Jay was in the lighthouse. Lloyd was a window cleaner. Zane kind of hung out in the basement, and Cole also hung out in the basement, but at least Cole had his emotions. I kind of like that. You know, I kind of like where everybody was following Seabound's ending. I don't mind that. The whole thing where it's like, oh, we got to get the team back together. Yeah, it is kind of similar to like tournament, stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel like Crystallized had its own unique spin on the entire thing. Do I think Fugitive is going to be in the next 18 episodes? I hope not. I truly hope not, man. Fugitive is not a great character in my opinion. Not a great character. What do I think of Lego Atlantis? Ooh, Lego Atlantis. That was a long time ago. Lego Atlantis was an awesome theme. It kind of came out around the same time as like Power Miners and Space Police. Of those three, Space Police was my personal favorite. But Atlantis was pretty cool. I got some serious Atlantis vibes from some of the Ninjago Seabound sets. Good stuff. Interesting how Lloyd went from completely confident to completely hopeless. Yeah, I mean, that is an interesting character shift, isn't it? I kind of like that, though. It showcases that Lloyd, he kind of feels bad about Nia. You know, he being the leader, him being the leader of the team, he kind of feels responsible. He kind of feels responsible for what goes down with his teammates. As I drop whatever that was on the floor, he kind of feels responsible to what happened with his team, what happened to his teammates, and I like that. Good Lord, getting my thoughts out about that was a time and a half. That's for sure. I don't know. I like that. I like how Lloyd is kind of blaming himself. I like how he got a job as a window cleaner too. I saw somebody say that he could always at any point just turn around and jump off. It's kind of dark, but it is true. You know, it's like, man, do I feel depressed today? Well, there you go. Easy out. I don't know. I like that. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, let's turn things over to rapid-fire questions. Hey, anything that I can answer in just a quick sentence or two, that'll be a pretty good way to round out the stream in my own humble opinion. Why don't we end off the dad poll? Seems like Ray is definitely topping those charts. Congratulations, Ray fans. I'm a big fan of Ray. Followed by Ed, Julian, and Lou. Makes sense to me. Makes sense. Jay's beard should have been real. Wasn't it real, though? I thought the joke was he just ripped it off super quickly, but I'm pretty sure that was really like attached to his face. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that. Was Jay's beard real? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments or in the chat. Was Jay's beard real? I'm thinking yes. Can we end the stream on season 8 pictures? Sure, that sounds good to me. Sons of Garmadon will round out the stream today. Not too shabby. Thoughts on the Pythor and Asphira collision? Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. I'm looking forward to seeing more conflict between those two. More scrapping, if you will. More infighting. It's going to be fun. How'd Jay tear off a real beard that easily? I think they were going for like a cartoonish like thing, you know? I've seen that in older cartoons too, where people like rip off like facial hair like that. Like it all comes off in one swift like pull. I've seen that happen in shows before, like cartoons. So part of me thinks that maybe Jay's beard was real and they were just doing the cartoony, oh, let me just rip off my facial hair in one go thing. That's what I got from it anyway. I don't know though. It hurt when Jay ripped it off, so it was either real or he had it glued on or something. Wouldn't be surprised if he glued it to his face, you know? I mean, I do the same thing in my depressive state. I'm willing to bet that it was real though. You know, like it's the cartoony, let me just rip off my facial hair in one swift pull. I think they were going for that. Would I ever consider getting a real katana? Funny story. I told you guys a story earlier in the stream about how I went to New Orleans on a band trip. Yeah, another shop in that same little sector of New Orleans was also selling katanas, right? Like legit katanas. And everybody in my class, you know, us being all 16-year-old kids, we were like, yo, katana, that's sick, bro. Let me buy a sword, and try to bring it back on the bus and bring it back to school. Needless to say, that did not work for a lot of people. I kind of thought ahead of the plan, you know, kind of thought ahead a little bit, and was like, no, they're probably going to make us throw those away. Sure enough, people that wasted money on katanas got their swords taken away or thrown away. That's how it goes. Don't buy swords on school trips. Lesson learned. But no, I would consider buying a real katana. With that being said, I think that'd be cool. I'm just not really in the market for one at this current moment in time. If I could combine 3 coal suits, what would I choose? Ooh, 3 coal suits. How about you take the island suit, right? You take the island suit, you give it the chest printing of the original coal costume with that classic Earth logo. And what should you do for the mask? I think for the mask, you should do probably the season 11 coal. That'd be my ideal coal combination if I had to pick 3 suits to combine together. That'd be fun. Most overrated side character. I've seen a lot of people say that Fugitive is awesome, Dareth is awesome, fantastic. I don't think they're awesome. I'd find those to be pretty overrated personally. I see a lot of praise for Dareth especially that I do not agree with, so I'd say Dareth for sure. Do I think we will ever get human Garmadon again? I'd say that could be interesting, seeing human Garmadon again. Kind of repetitive though, so maybe what they should do is give Garmadon his Lord Garmadon appearance, but give him his Sensei Garmadon personality. It's always been my dream goal to see for Garmadon's character. Fugitive is God. No, I disagree. I disagree with you. I'm sorry. Gotta disagree. Do I like Lloyd's Legendary Dragon or the Combo Mech more? Thinking about getting one of them. Good question. I personally prefer the Legendary Dragon. I think that's the best of the 2 sets. Then again, the Combo Mech is good for like play. You know, I imagine that's a really popular toy for the youngins. So depending on your market, depending on what you personally intend to do with the thing, I'd recommend getting the Dragon for display. But for play, I'd say the Combo Mech. Just my thoughts on that. How's my throat? Throat's good. Thanks for asking. No, throat's been fine. It's been actually getting a lot better throughout the stream, surprisingly. Starting off the stream, man, I was like, ugh, let me talk for an hour. But after drinking water and hanging out with you guys, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So thank you guys. Throat is getting better. When the Season 16 sets come out, will I put the golden masks on the 10th anniversary minifigures? I was thinking about doing that because I think that just makes for a more consistent look. But then again, Lloyd and Nia don't have them either, so it's gonna be a matter of still not completing that collection. You know what I'm saying? I think the only modifications I'm gonna do to my golden ninja minifigures from Legacy, I'm probably gonna swap out Zane's Forbidden Spinjitzu mask with the golden mask that we got from the rebooted golden techno version of Zane that we got a couple of years ago. I'll probably do that because I think that just looks a little bit better. Where's the brisk? I haven't had brisk in a very long time. Haven't had brisk in a very long while. We have an ice cream shop around us that's called Bricks, so you know, you got bricks, you got brisk. It's fun. Makes for a fun time, I will say. Window cleaner is best because it's easier to jump off. My thoughts exactly. Lloyd could turn out at any moment and be like, you know what? Life ain't worth it. Except you probably should go see a therapist first before you decide to jump off a building or whatever. You know. But he's a Lego, right? So he'll probably just land and fall apart. Maybe you could put him back together. That works. My cry fills the night. No. No, it does not. Legacy masks are kind of overused. Yeah, they've been kind of using those for a while, right? But hey, they work. And, you know, the classic phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think the Legacy masks are fine, personally, but I don't know. I can see where you're coming from with those things being overused, that's for sure. Why don't we answer one more question before we wrap things up today? Let's do one more question. We're almost out of time here, almost wrapping things up here towards the very end of the stream. Let's get one more question in the chat before we conclude today's lovely live stream. And then I got to go downstairs and get the mail. Got some stuff in the mail. Mostly just Blu-ray cases, because I got to replace a lot of my Blu-ray cases. because a lot of them are broke. Okay, I think we're gonna answer this question from Lizzie with a $5 donation here. Okay, hear me out. You know Squid Game in season 4 of Ninjago. Well, every masterpiece has a cheap copy. If you get what I'm trying to say, I've seen a lot of people reference that to Lizzie, like, oh, Squid Game is just a copy of Ninjago Tournament. I don't know how I'd feel about that personally. I mean, Squid Game and Ninjago tournament developments, they're kind of different in a lot of ways too. But, you know, comparing the two, they're both, you know, shows where there's this big tournament, you get kicked off or whatever, and you get something taken from you. You get something taken from you if you lose. In Ninjago tournament, it is your power. In Squid Game, it is your life. So, you know, I got you. I get where you're coming from, Lizzie. Thank you for the $5 donation. And with that being said, guys, thank you, Oral444 for subscribing. With that being said, guys, why don't we go ahead and wrap things up today? This is our streaming schedule. In case you guys need a reminder, we stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. And as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And with that being said, guys, thank you so very much for tuning in to today's lovely live stream. Let's get some hugs in the chat. That sounds good. All right. Hugs all around. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for all the positive words, all the positive messages in the chat. You guys definitely lifted my spirits. I started off the stream kind of having a rough day, but afterwards I'd say I'm having a pretty good day. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you all very much for tuning in, everybody. Tomorrow we're going to be back same time, same place for another lovely live stream. Hope to see you guys there. Reminder, tomorrow we are doing another tournament bracket, so come on by if you want to be a part of that. Thursday we're doing another casual stream, and on Friday we're doing trivia. So there you go. That's the plan for the week. Hope to see you guys here tomorrow, same time, same place, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys again later. And thank you, Kai, for subscribing at the very last minute. I'll see you guys later. Peace.